Season starts in just 2 days' time, and it got off in a rather unusual way at the Withdean Stadium today. TV presenter Lynam getting a soaking. It was Brighton's way of saying sorry to visiting fans for having to put up with conditions at their temporary home at the Withdean. Of course, the club is still waiting for a decision from the government on controversial plans for a new stadium at nearby Falmer.
It's me getting wet, because it's what all the visiting fans have to suffer when they come to Withdean week after week after week, and it's just a bit of publicity to try and get Mr Prescott to do the right thing and give us permission to get the ground that we need so everybody sits under cover and watches football in the way that modern football should be.
Football and superbikes to come from me tomorrow. I'd love to stay and chat now, but I've got a call on my mobile. See you.
Sounds great. And the new football season, of course, just a couple of days away too. And one of Brighton and Hove Albion's best-known supporters visited the club's temporary home, the Withdean Stadium, today.
Yes, smooth-talking Lynam, an Albion supporter since his school days, was subjected to a pretty comprehensive drenching, wasn't he? Our sports reporter Neil Bell is in Brighton. Yeah, what had poor old Des done to deserve getting soaked then?
Yeah, it's probably a question that's been going through his mind much of today. There is something strangely satisfying about seeing one of your sporting heroes get thoroughly soggy, but the reason that Des was here today was to demonstrate that football supporters visiting Brighton have to be prepared to put up with an awful lot to support their club. He may not be instantly recognisable, but the bloke being drenched by a bunch of football supporters is the normally cool and dignified former Match of the Day host Des Lynam. Frankly, it wasn't his idea of fun, but there was a good reason for his soaking.
What was that for you?
Wet and cold. Wet and cold. This is what all the fans here get, week after week after week, and what we want to stop. And I now know why I sit in that stand there.
Over the last 6 years, Brighton supporters have marched through the city, delivered flowers to Whitehall and arranged protests at games. Their aim then and today is to try and get the go-ahead for a new stadium at Falmer.
It's just a bit of publicity to try and get Mr Prescott to do the right thing and give us permission to get the ground that we need so everybody sits under cover and watches football in the way that modern football should be watched.
As an act of solidarity, a supporter from each of Brighton's rivals in the Championship had made the trip to Withdean just 48 hours before Saturday's opening games.
We are looking forward to the new season. Obviously, we've got some exciting new players, but the biggest result we're looking for is the one that John Prescott is going to be making in a few weeks' time, and that's why we've done today, and Des kindly agreed for himself to be soaked, and so it just shows you his love for the club, and it kind of symbolises the way Brighton fans are prepared to go the extra mile.